we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Stop tuned to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning. No tea this morning, coffee. And so my morning wasn't hitting the way that it normally hits with my tea. But good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee with Nikkie. I am your host, Miss Nikkie, and this is your daily cup of information and inspiration. Today, we are going to talk about SMART goals. We're going to be revisiting the 12-week year. That's a book that I was reading, and it helps you to shorten the cycle of your goals. Instead of dragging out your goals for the entire year, you break it down into 12 weeks, and you have a sense of urgency and all that other stuff. So we are going to talk about that today. But we got a little sunny day outside, but it's a little cold. It's a little chilly. So I got on my little onesie. Let me tell y'all something. Does anybody in here wear Rihanna's onesies? These onesies are the best. I love these things. I love these. If I could get them, if I could wear them every day in every print, in every color, I would because they are so comfortable. I would not wear these. These are not bedtime things, and by no means, because I'm not going this. This is like a onesie sweatshirt. That's what this is, like a onesie hoodie, and I absolutely love it. But these things right here, these little I forgot what these are called, but these things will pop the crap out of your teeth, your eyes, everything. These things hurt. So I would not wear these. I would not wear this to bed. And who wants to wear a hoodie to bed? Not me. So yes. So yesterday I did a challenge. And I asked you guys if anybody wanted to do this challenge with me, if you was going to do this challenge with me, to tag me. And so yesterday I did a 1 hour no distraction challenge. I turned my phone off. And I just worked on, I said my focus is to really go ahead and do what I have to do for my YouTube membership, because I've been neglecting it. I put it there. I said I was going to do it, and I did it, and then I just neglected it. And so I said, you know what? I need to be much more intentional about what I'm doing with my membership. Plus, I want to talk about my membership. I want to talk, you know what I'm saying? I want to share. What's the purpose of having it if I'm not going to share it? So I said, I'm going to be very intentional. And so what I did was I looked at my membership, broke it down, see what I was, check and see what I was offering, making sure it's still in alignment. And then I made some adjustments. I also looked at my analytics, and I also seen that, what type of videos I need to be creating, what I need to do more of, and just making my plan. And so yesterday, I can tell you that it took me months to come to my YouTube membership and to make the adjustments that I needed. I did everything that I needed to do within the hour. So if you would like to join me and do the 1 hour no distraction challenge, let me know in the chat, and I will repost. I know Kim did it with me yesterday, and so she said she was able to get her blog post done for the month. And so that hour, no distractions, is just something about it. I know it's just an hour. That ain't no big deal. No, it really, truly is a big deal, because you don't have anything helping you to procrastinate. You don't have anything helping you to get your mind off of something. You don't need that. You need to focus. You need to tighten up, hone in on what you need to do, and get that job done, and stop dragging it out throughout the week, or throughout the month, or throughout the year, because that's what we've been doing. So yes, I want to encourage everybody within the sound of my voice to go on ahead and do the 1 hour no distractions challenge. So With that being said, let me check and see who is in the building. All right, y'all. So we have Latrice of Heartbeat Candle, ATL. I, on the other hand, call her cousin. But here in these YouTube streets, we call her the best moderator on what? Earth. The best moderator on Earth's in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, cousin. Good morning, Christina. Christina's in the building. She said good morning. Melly Melly's in the building. She said good morning and happy hump day. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. Listen, hit it. Hit it. Y'all always have me out in these YouTube streets begging for likes. Hit it. Just hit it right now while you listening. Hit it right now. Good morning, Big Meech. Big Meech is in the building. She said, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Big Meech. Big Meech said, what? Hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. Hey. Good morning, Miss Kim. Miss Kim's in the building. She said, good morning, lovelies. Good morning, Miss Kim. Good morning, Sheriff Fat. Sheriff Fat's in the building. She said, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, Damien. Damien said, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Damien. How are you doing this amazing morning? Listen. Let me know if y'all wearing these onesies. Let me know if it's just me. I know it can be. I wear these everywhere. If I go, let me tell you, I'll go out into the supermarket with these onesies on. Sean, like, you going in the street with the onesie? Yes, I am. Because it's like a sweatsuit, but it's an all-in-one. I'm wearing it. I got my blog post organized for the entire quarter. Oh, it was the quarter, not the month. Okay, there we go. In that hour, let me tell y'all something. I don't know what it is about us dragging work and why we feel like we have to do something in order for it to feel meaningful. We have to drag it out. No, we don't have to drag it out. Let's get it in and get it done. Get it in and get it done. Because once it's done, then it's done. And then all you got to do is execute. That's it. That is it. Yesterday, I was sitting there. I was mad at myself. Like, why was I taking so long to just sit here with myself and do what I needed to do in order for me to fix this membership? This membership could have been fixed a long time ago. So, yes, we need to really, if we want different results, okay, if you want the same old results, then don't worry about it. But if you want different results, it is time for you to sit with yourself and really start planning out your day and start implementing the tasks that you have to do, right? It's time. Okay, let me see. I did it too. Oh, Melly Mel said she did it too. She said, I planned on doing stuff on my site, but I ended up decluttering a bunch of old papers and mail I needed to shred. Okay, well, let's get it. Let's go. I also finished my vision board. Hey, we got roadmap boards. We're going to cross out the vision board and we're going to put roadmap instead. Okay. I'll post about it today once I do the voiceover. That's going to be so nice. I can't wait. Come on and ease on down the road. Come on. Ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be low. Come on, ease on down the road. That's one of my favorite movies. Of all times. The Wiz, 5 Heartbeats, Sparkle, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Those are my favorite movies. Those are my faves. Oh, and Lady Sings the Blues. Can't forget about Lady Sings the Blues. Lady Sing the Blues. My favorite. I am fabulous and blessed. Yes, and yes. Nothing wrong with wearing it out. Listen, I'm wearing this everywhere. This looks like a flag, right? This looks like one of those bandanas, but this is actually, it's a Christmas pattern. So it has like Santa Claus hats, peppermint, but it looks like a flag, right? It looks like the bandana, not flag. It looks like the bandana. I mean, it is, but you know, for the sake of the show. for the sake of the show. Good morning, Lakeisha Keisha. How are you doing this amazing morning? She said, good morning, happy hump day, and I am truly blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Big Me says, I was working on designs for orders. This indecisive customer took most of my hour. Listen. Come up with your idea. Come and talk to me later. We're not going to allow you to monopolize our time. Come to me when you figured it out, because we're not going back and forth. Good morning, Kay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, good morning. Happy Winning Wednesday, ladies. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. Let's get it. Let's go. Yes. Life. All right. So, anybody else did the challenge with us? Let me know in the chat. Did anybody else do the challenge with us? Put it in the chat. If not, it's not too late. You can join us and do it today. This is how I'm going to structure my day. I'm going to structure my day. I know we were talking about the Pomodoro technique, and you take the 25 minutes or the 30 minutes and you take a little break and then do it. I mean, that's good too. But I'm going to make sure, like, my tasks, the bigger tasks that I know I have to do, I am going to take it and do that the hour no distraction challenge, because I have a whole lot of things that I want to accomplish this year, and I'm not going to be able to accomplish them moving like the way I was moving last year. And let me tell you something. I was moving last year, but I wasn't moving as diligently as I should. And so I'm going to make sure that I am very deliberate about my moves this season, because I'm not playing small. I'm not playing small for nobody, right? You're playing small does not serve the world, and that is definitely going to be that's the motto. Not going to be, it is the motto, right? It is the motto. She on here talking about wearing her onesie outside, and do she say it? Not go to the party, not the party. Not the party. Sean is crazy. And is. I'm going to do the challenge every day for the rest of the month, I think. Let's do it. Let's do it. Tag me every day you do it. Tag me every time you carving out an hour. Tag me in it. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. I'm telling you. All right, so this is the challenge. The challenge is you're going to carve out 1 hour to do whatever it is that you need to do, right? If you need to, something that you and let's make it, let's up the challenge a little bit. Something that you don't want to do, something that you have been putting off to the last minute, right? Put that challenge in the forefront. Do it for an hour, no distractions, no phone, no checking social media, no texting anybody back, no emails, no computer, unless the job is on a computer. None of that. Just an hour, laser focus on the task at hand, and get that done. That's it. An hour on the task at hand. That's it. Laser focus. No distractions. Don't go doing things trying to, let me go wash the dishes. No. None of that. It's just straight whatever the task is. And then tag me and let me know. And this is what I want you to do. Once you finish with your hour, when you don't have to do it right after the hour, but you can do it whenever you get back onto social media. Tag me and then say, what are the things that you were able to get done within an hour, right? What were you able to get accomplished within that hour? And you're going to find out, like me, I went through everything. I went through everything with the fine tooth comb. I went through my analytics. I went through what videos, I looked at the videos, which one was performing well. What kind of videos can I do moving forward? Because remember, one of my goals is still to hit my 100K. I got to hit my 50K. That's the next goal on my roadmap, right? So I know that I have to work hard, and I know that I can't just be putting up the videos, the type of videos that I've been putting up previously. I need to be much more intentional about what I'm putting up. I also need to be much more intentional about the way I'm putting my videos up. What wording am I using? Am I using titles that are going to be captivating? Am I going to add the hashtag, not the hashtags, but the tags to my YouTube videos and my, you know what I'm saying? Like I have to be very intentional about what it is that I want to do. And so I was able to look through that yesterday. I was also able to come up with a plan. I was also able to tweak my tiers. I was able to tweak my tiers and then not tears like tears, but TIERS. I was able to tweak those, and I also I'm scheduling out my lives, because in my membership I'm going to be going live. So I'm going to have a Q&A, like an after show, and then I'm going to have another one where you could kind of like work with me while I'm working, and then I'm going to have another tier. Well, I have another tier where we can make together. So if you want to make sugar scrubs, if you want to make body butters or labels or whatever, we're going to have one day where we're going to go live. You can ask me all the questions that you want in those particular tiered memberships. And so I broke all of that down yesterday. And again, I did start it and I did create the tiers, but I didn't go into what you get and all that other stuff. I didn't go too detailed, and I didn't schedule out my time the way I should have. So that is what I did yesterday. And so if you want to do that, just tag me on Bubble Babes University, tag me and let me know that you're in the challenge. Do your no distracted hour, and then tell me what you accomplished within that hour. That is it. That is all. Let me check and see what else I got going on in the chat. Okay, so let me know if you're going to do it, Miss K. Let me know if you're with me. Good morning, Miss Muriel. How are you doing this amazing morning? Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said challenge accepted. Challenge. Let's get it. Let's get it. Kay, my scarf is coming today. Sean ordered from you, Kay. And so she's excited about her scarf. Hey Tony. Hey Metamy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Tier, not tier. Good morning, Jordan. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing, Jordan? How are you feeling? Have you tried Patreon, Nikki? No, I have not tried Patreon. It was a little confusing. I did look at it and I did attempt to, but it was a little confusing, and so I didn't stay there. So maybe I'll try it again, but I did not stay with Patreon. Charvez, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Did I say your name right? Happy winning Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Hey, let's win today. Hey, let's win today. Hey. Come on, focus and planning. Listen. I felt so good. I felt so good. Let me tell you something. I fell off a little later because I got stuck with my flyer. But nonetheless, my hour of power, like Tony Robbins says, my hour of power was amazing. Nonetheless, that was amazing. Let me see. What's the best foil paper to use for inkjet printer and the laminator? You cannot, absolutely cannot foil any labels with an inkjet. You cannot. There are other options for you to foil, but you cannot foil with an inkjet. You need the toner and the reactive foil, and those things work together with the heat. It does not work with the inkjet printer at all. You need to get a laser printer. Find one of those cheap laser printers. Mine was about $35, and I got it at Walmart. It only needs to have black ink. It doesn't need to be anything special. You don't need bells and whistles. You just need black toner. They do sell toner pens. You can go to Staples and have Staples printed out for you and come home and add your reactive foil and do the laminator trick, but you cannot do it with an inkjet printer. Or do you have a video about that I can watch? Yes, I have. I think about 3 videos on my channel that you can watch. So I initially show you how to do it. I show you how to do it on dark paper, and I also answer questions. So I have about 3 videos on the foiling technique. Okay, let me see. She said, yes, come on, Sean. Send me a selfie when you wear it. Hey, yes, I did. Okay, good. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning. She said, let's get it. Let's go. And you know it. Let's get it. Let's go. Thanks for the support. She says, he said he feels good. Thanks for asking. All right, good. I'm glad you are feeling good, Jordan. I am glad. Come on, collab morning, me time moments with an afternoon hour of power. Come on. Listen, we about to do this thing. We are about to do this thing. Okay, I watched them. Yes. So if anybody wants to know, I'm thinking about doing a live, and I'm going to do like foiling, because everybody always asks me that. And that question is asked the most off that video. And so that's why I did a follow-up, because I was like, there's no way. I know, because it's common that everybody has an inkjet printer, but it's the toner. It's the toner. You need the toner. And like I said, there are pens. There's even another technique. I don't really know how to do it. I did buy the little foils, but I don't know exactly how you're supposed to do it. But yeah, definitely, especially if you want something for a larger scale thing, like not a card. Like they have those pins and stuff you can put on a card. But if you wanted something like your labels and you're doing a full sheet, you definitely need an inkjet printer. Definitely need an inkjet printer. So, excuse me. Don't listen to me. The laser printer. You need a laser printer. Now listen to that, because that's accurate. You need the laser printer for sure, for sure, for sure. So, how many of you guys can agree that you drag your feet for the rest of your day? Like, you have a goal, you have things, you have your to-do list, but instead of accomplishing and tackling these things immediately, you drag it out throughout the day, because you have the rest of the day to drag it out. So instead of you doing it right then and there, you drag it out to the end of the day. How many of you guys are guilty of that? I'm going to raise my hand. How many of you guys are guilty of that? Put your hand up in the chat if you're guilty of it. Dragging out your day. Put it in the chat. 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 Raise your hand. Look this way, like Coach T said. Look this way. Look this way if it's you. I don't know what it is about us and why we do that, but we do. One book, and this is us revisiting this topic, is I want you guys to grab the 12-week year. The 12-week year. Grab that book. I do it at work, but not with my business, because you on a mission, Metame. You are on a mission, okay? And I love me some Metame, okay? I love me some Metame. Y'all know her as Tony. Chantel gave her the name Metame because she was thinking Me Time Coffee was Metame. So that's how she got the name. But this is a book that I want everybody to get. The book is by Brian P. Moran and Michael Lennington. Brian P. Moran and Michael Lennington. The 12-week year. Right? And with this book is showing you that you don't have to wait. Like a lot of the times we saying by the end of the year, I want to do blah, 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 blah. But you don't necessarily have to wait to the end of the year to get these things done. You can do these things in a shorter period of time, right? And while you're doing it in a shorter period of time, it creates that urgency. It creates, matter of fact, you could get more done, because it's like, okay, so I got a 12-week year. Right? These are my goals for this 12 weeks. And I still got more time. And I still have more time to do more things with my year. I don't have to stretch one thing throughout the whole entire year. I can continue. I could do something else. I could do something more. I could do something even better, even grander. Right? And so it's about us not taking all the time in the world to try to stretch it out. Right? And we can do everything we need within 12 weeks. And even if you don't actually hit that target, you can say, okay, well, I'm moving towards it. And for the rest, for the next 12 weeks, I'm going to do something different. Right? I'm going to do something different so that I can make sure that I can hit it. If I need to pivot a little bit, I'm going to pivot a little bit. But I'm not going to stretch this one goal out throughout the whole entire year. What can I do within the 12 weeks? So that's a really good book that I think everybody should go on ahead and grab. It's the 12-week year. 12-week year. Did anybody read that book? If you read it, say I read it. If you read it, say I read it. Good morning, Anita. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I do it when it comes to inventory. Listen, I got that book, started it last week. Listen, this book is a good book. It's a good read. It's a good read. I have the most energy in the morning, so I do all I can in the morning and I hit the ground running. That's right. That's right. I Just bought. I'm reading the 4-Hour Work Week right now. Okay, got you. So I have. Do I have that one? No, I don't. I have to check that one out. But I do have the 12-week year. So make sure y'all go on ahead and grab that book, the 12-week year. And I did a class with BCMC, and we were talking about your goals and smart goals, and really achieving the things that you say that you want, right? Okay. Achieving the things that you say that you want. This is your life. This is your business. These are your goals. And so we cannot allow things to throw us off. We can't allow people to get in our way. We can't allow naysayers to mess up what we got going on. We need to really sit with ourselves and really think about what it is that we want. A lot of the times we're too vague on our goals, and that's a problem, because if you don't have a target, you won't hit everything, right? So what are your specific goals? And you're like, oh, you're gonna miss everything. Excuse me. If you are not specific on what you want to do, then how do you know if you achieved it? How do you know you moving toward the goal if you like, I want to make more money. So if you make $1, that's more money. Is that what you wanted to do? Did you hit the goal because you made $1? Or is it, I really want to make 6 figures in my business. I want to do this by this particular time, right? If you say you want to make 6 figures in your business, but yet you don't give it a time and you don't have a plan in order to get it, how do you expect to get it? So this is the reason why we do create SMART goals. And I know it's annoying. You hear it all the time. If you went to school, you hear it in school, you hear it here, you hear it everywhere you go. SMART goals this, SMART goals that. But it really helps for you to get laser focused about the things that you say that you want, right? Because you have to break it down so you know exactly. You're gonna create the goal. It's gonna be very specific. You're gonna measure it. You're gonna know what it takes. You're gonna know when you hit it, because what gets measured get managed. Somebody put that in the chat. What gets measured gets managed. Put that in the chat. What gets measured gets managed. Put that in the chat, please, and thank you. The book is on sale in Audible. I just downloaded it. Hey, let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. What gets measured gets managed. Please put it in the chat. Please put it in the chat. I want you to get into the habit of not just saying, I want more money. I want you to get into the habit of saying, not saying, I just want more customers. I want more sales. No. What does that look like for you? How can we be specific? What exactly do you want? How much do you want? Be very specific, because that way you know if you're working towards the goal, you know if you're not even in the area, you know if you got to pivot, you know if there's some things you got to do. Maybe you need to have something else that you need to do. Maybe you need to be collaborating with somebody. Maybe you need to take a certain class. Maybe you're not educating your customers. Maybe you're not connecting with your customers. Maybe you're not engaging with your customers. There's a lot of things that could be happening, and this is the reason why you're not hitting the goal, right? So we got to get into the habit of being very specific. Very specific. We have to get into the habit of being specific with our goals. What exactly do we want? So somebody give me a very specific goal. Like I know a lot of y'all, and I'm not a lot of y'all, but a lot of people want to quit their 9-to-5. Quitting your 9-to-5 is not very specific. I mean, well, it is, but how are you going to get there? It's got to be a plan. When do you want to do it by? Right? It's got to be some things that have to happen. You can't just say, I just can't quit my 9-to-5, because life's still going to happen around me, right? Bills still have to get paid. We still have to eat. You still have to go places. Like, you can't just up and quit the 9-to-5. There's got to be a plan behind it, right? And so we got to get into the habit of getting specific about our goals. Getting specific about our goals. Pray for our business like Sierra prayed for her man. Okay? All right. And you need to pray. You need to be very specific, and praying over your business works. Okay. Praying over your business works. So, what is it that you want? What is it that you want to accomplish? Somebody give me something specific that they want to do by the end of this month. Don't give me for the year. By the end of this month, what is something very specific that you want to do? Yes, your goal may be to have more followers, but how many followers? Yes, your goal may be to have some sales, but how many more sales? Yes, your goal may be to do some lives. Well, how many lives are you going to do? Somebody give me a goal that you have for the end of the month. Put it in the chat. 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 What's the goal that you want to accomplish by the end of this month? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. All right, because your SMART goals, and I wrote some things down. Your SMART goals is going to help you to be focused, and it's going to help you to create clear and actionable steps to achieve your dreams, to achieve the goals. It's going to help you get there, right? The SMART goals is going to create that plan in order for you to do the thing that you say that you want, right? It's going to help you to create that plan. So give me something specific that you want, a specific goal that you want to hit by the end of this month. Please and thank you. Please, thank you. Please, thank you. Please, thank you. Magic, 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 magic. Launch my first candle. Been testing since December. All right. All right. So we're going to launch our first candle. When? When? My goal is to get 2 more virtual training clients. Okay. All right. Business wise, showcase new products. Okay. Okay, we need, and as you can see, these are kind of vague, right? These are vague. They don't have a date on it. They don't have a plan on it. It doesn't have anything that we need. We know that we want to do these things, but we're gonna break it down a little bit more. We're gonna break this down a little bit more. January 31st is the launch date. Okay. 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 Are we firm with that, Miss Melody? Are we firm with January 31st? Let me know in the chat. So we have the goal. Let's measure it. So how will you know when you are going to, how are you going to know when you progress? How are you going to know? How are you going to measure it? You're going to have one candle and you're going to launch it on the 31st. Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to do it? So we break down the SMART goals. It's specific. Be clear about what you want to achieve. Be clear. That's the first. Be clear about what you want to achieve. Measurable. Make sure you can track your progress. You're not going to know if you're progressing. That's why we do a roadmap, so you can track your progress, right? Because you can see that you're moving in the right direction. Achievable. You want to set a goal that's realistic. I don't really jive with the word realistic. I'm really like, I don't want to hear that, but something that you can achieve. It's going to stretch you a little bit, but you can see that you can accomplish it, because again, that's going to create that momentum. That's going to help you to keep going to the next thing, the next thing, the next thing, so that you can accomplish that big grandiose idea that you have, right? The next one is relevant. Make sure that the goals align with the bigger picture, right? Why is it important to you? Why do you want to do it? Why is it necessary for you to accomplish this goal, right? And T, of course, T is about the time. Make sure it's time bound. You cannot create the goal and just leave it open in the air, because then you don't have a time when it needs to be done. It's really up in the air. You want to get specific and you want to create that time. You want it done by this particular time. Period. Everything, put a date on it. Every single thing that you want to accomplish, put a date on it. Put a date on it, because that will determine how urgent you are going to be about it. That will determine how much action you put behind the goal, and behind the action. That will determine how much you need to put behind the goal, right? That you will help create the plan. You will have the strategy. You will know exactly what it is that you're going to do and when you're going to do it, right? All right. Order a tall upright sign that has my logo on it to use at pop-ups. When do you want to order that, Miss Uriel? When do you want to order it? Okay, so by this Sunday, you are going to be adding new products. What new products are you going to be adding? Sure of that. What are the scents? Are the pictures going to be ready? What do you need to do in order for that to happen? If in order for the new products to be up by this Sunday at midnight, 11:59, in order for those products to be up, what are the products? Do you have them ready? Do you need the pictures being up? Does that mean that you're going to just show it on social media, or does that mean that's going to be on the website too? Does it mean that you're giving people a sneak peek, or does it mean that it's something that's available for purchase? What does that mean? Let's get real clear about these goals. Let's get real clear here. Let's get real clear about our goals. I would like to hit at least 1K followers by the end of the month. Right now I'm at 960. Okay, so what are we going to do? How many followers are we going to get a day? What are we going to do to get new followers? Are you going to offer a giveaway? Are you going to send out an email and ask people, are you following me on social media? What are we going to do in order to get this? Are you going to ask people to do a follow for follow? Are you going to ask your people to tell people to follow you, or tell your followers to tag 3 people so that they can start following you? What is the plan going to be in order for you to get those 40 people that you need so you can hit your 1K by the end of the month? This just made me think of all the things I'm doing. I have dates set in place, but I don't have the specifics as far as revenue, like how many do I want to sell? Yes. How many candles do you need to sell? What do you need to do? Do you need to have your planning? Excuse me, not your planning. Do you need to make sure that you have your social media, your calendar done? Do you need to put that up ahead of time because you don't want to be behind? How many do you need to sell to certain people? Do you need to have a candle a day, 2 candles a day? What do we need to do? What are we going to do with that? Do I need to send out the email and say, we have a sale, da 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 da? Is the sale going to help me get these numbers? And even if I do a sale, did I incorporate that into the revenue that I wanted to make? Because I can say I want to sell 35 candles to get X amount of dollars, but if I do a sale, then I'm going to get less. Did I calculate for that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? We need to get very clear and very specific. Let's break down the goal. Let's break down the goal. Just have to add the descriptions. When do you want to have the descriptions ready? When do you want to have the descriptions ready? All right, so you're going to order your sign before January 30th. Is January 30th the date that you're going to order the sign, or do you need to design the sign? What needs to happen in order for that to be true? In order for this sign to be ready before January 30th, what needs to be true? Do you know where you're ordering it from? Do you have the funds in order to order it? Do you, are you going to use a coupon code or whatever that thing is in order for that thing to be true? What do you need to do? What do you need to do? That's where I struggle. I don't like the word realistic either. No, because my realistic is grandiose, and I will do the work, but I don't know how to put the revenue goal in place, how to measure that. So let's think about it. What are we doing now? And you don't have to tell me. You can keep it to yourself. What are the numbers that we're doing now? How can you double it? What are you doing now that is working for you, that is bringing you sales? What can you do more of so you can bring in more sales? What do you need to do to get in front of more eyes? Right? So you can gauge it based on what you're doing now and say, okay, let me try and see if I could double that. Can I double that? If I do a live, I know that brings sales. So maybe I'll do a live. Maybe I'll go live every day today and I'll talk about something. Maybe not every day today, but every day this week. Maybe I'll go live every day this week, or maybe I will go in my Facebook group and I'll offer something to my Facebook group. Maybe I will do a giveaway and tell them if they purchase a candle, then they'll get a free blah, 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 blah. Maybe it's something little tea light, little something, right? Purchase a candle today and you can get this. That way you'll still be getting the sales. You're still taking action in order to get the revenue. You know what I'm saying? But we have to create that plan. What am I doing now? And what can I do more of so I could double that? What can I do more of so I could double that? Once I double that, then let's see how I could double that, right? You got to keep flipping it. How can I flip this? Right? What can I do? Transparency. I didn't have a plan. I just keep saying it. All right. Well, this is it. This is it. Today's the day to let's get specific, right? Let's get serious. Let's get serious. This is the day. This is the day. Write the vision down and make it plain. Write it down and make it plain. Okay. Simple. That makes sense. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I was thinking overly specific. That's why you're Nikki. Hey, listen. I just do what I could do when I could do, because I know what I've been through. I know what I'm still going through. I know we all have things. We all have something. And just, share what you're going through. If you could share a little something, somebody else need it. And I had to get real comfortable with that, because I'm like, ain't nobody gonna listen to what I gotta say. Nobody cares about what I have to say, until I realize it's about you being transparent with your journey, because somebody is going through the same things you went through. And it may be a different situation. It may be something, it may be exactly the same. It may be a little bit different, but they're approaching it the same way you approached it. And you can show somebody how to do it based off what you did in order to get yourself out of that, And so I had to get comfortable in that. But yes, and yes, I'm fleshing out my plan now. I may need to shift my launch date. There were some things I hadn't given much thought to, like the price and my sales goal. Well, go on over to Price-O-Matic and get your pricing strategy together. Don't overthink it, and don't let pricing be the thing that stop you, and don't let the sales goal be the thing that stop you. Go to Price-O-Matic today, and go figure out your pricing, or go to Inventora, because Inventora does it, or Crafty Base, or one of those things that you use. I like Price-O-Matic because that's my favorite, but you use whatever it is that you need to use. How long is it going to take you to calculate the price? How much is going to take you to find out your cost of goods? How long is that going to take you, Miss Melly Mel? How long is that going to take you? I have to write it down. Got it on it. Listen. How long is it going to take you to come up with your pricing? Melly Mel. How long? I have Inventora, and it will take 3 minutes. Okay, so there we go. So now you don't have to. The 31st is, how long? Was that 2 weeks from now? The 31st? You got to move the date, because it's going to take you 3 minutes to figure out how much how much to price this candle at. So why would you have to move it if it's only going to take you 3 minutes? Yeah, you have about about 2 weeks. About 2 weeks. So why do you have to move it? And my stupid labels. What do you mean about your stupid labels? Let's not call the labels stupid, because they didn't do anything to you. We need the labels to work. We need the process to work. We need it all to work together. We can't call it stupid, right? What's wrong with your labels, Melly Mel? What's wrong with them? You got to create the labels. What are we doing? What are we doing? Let me know. What's going on with the labels? Does anybody have any questions about being specific? Does anybody have any questions? And I have some examples here, and I'm just going to share them with you, right? So if you want more customers, right? This is like kind of going to the case that she wanted to have more followers, right? But having more followers don't make it specific. Having more followers by the end of the month don't make it specific. You need the plan, right? What are we going to do? So here's a smart version of the plan of having more customers, right? I want to gain 50 customers for my business by offering a special discount and promoting it on social media for the next 30 days, right? So what's specific? You want to gain 50 new customers, right? How are you going to measure it? You're going to be able to measure it because you want to hit 50. You want to hit 50 customers, right? I was saying followers. How How is it going to be achievable? Because you created a realistic plan, a realistic number, and now you have a plan in order to do it, right? Why do you want to do it? Why is it relevant? Because it's going to help you to grow your business. What's the time? What's the time on it, right? You want to accomplish it within the 30 days. So you have everything that you need within the SMART goal. This is why you create the SMART goal, because you are specific about it. Plus you have the plan. Plus you have a time when you're going to accomplish this thing, right? That's the reason for the SMART goal. Yes, everybody's saying it and it sounds overused, but it's really not. It is something that is really good for you to start applying to you and your goals and your business and anything that you do, because this helps you to really flesh out the plan in order for you to hit the target, right? If it's only in my head, it will surely fall. Let me tell you something. If I don't write it down and I know that I had to do something with you and I didn't write it down, oh, I totally forgot about it. Totally forgot about it. If it's only in my head, I will surely fall off. If I write it down, it haunts me until it's complete. There you go. Hey sis, hey Chantel. Chantel's in the building. The 31st is a long way away. You got this and you can make it happen. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. I have the design, but I don't like the layout. I just need to make adjustments and move on. Well, make the adjustments. How long is it going to take you to make an adjustment, Miss Melly Mel? 3 minutes to create the price. How long is it going to take you to adjust the label? Let me know in the chat. Metame says, put out a poll. Yes, you have to like it. Yes, you have to like it. Hit me up. DM me. I can help you. Wait, I can help tell you what I did. Okay. Tony, I'm going to call you Tony. I'm going to call you Tony and Metame. I'm going to call you both at the same time. But make sure that you let me know what it is. Let me know what adjustments. How long is these adjustments going to take? How long is the adjustments going to take? Because I think you can have this done by the end of the day. The testing is done, you said, right? You did the testing in December. The can-do is ready to go. Did I not say good morning? Listen, I don't remember saying good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. I don't remember saying that. But I could have. But I don't remember saying it. I must have typed it and forgot to post. Since I don't like labels, change the way we speaking. Change the way we're speaking. If you always talk about you don't like to do the labels, guess what's gonna happen? You gotta do them. They're never gonna come out right because you're already saying I hate them. I don't like them, and this is why they always come out wrong, because I don't like doing labels. Change the way you approach things. The labels are a challenge, but you're up for a challenge. The labels are a challenge, but you're up for the challenge. Some things take me longer to do than others. Let me tell you, one thing I don't like doing is decluttering. See, it's not my thing, but it does help me to think clearer. It does help me to see what I need in front of me. It gives me more space. I'm not trying to move things out the way so that I could work. So it is beneficial, although it's not something that I love, but I'm not going to say that it's something that I dislike doing. I don't love it as much as I love other things, but it does help me to see clearer. It does help me to work more efficiently. It does help me, like, you got to look at the good. You got to look at the good. We got to change our language around the things that we dislike, right? I'll get it done. Sarai. Yes. I have to write it down or I will forget. Yes. And one thing that challenges me, because I'll write things down on a piece of paper in a minute. I can show y'all a bunch of little pieces of paper that I have written, a bunch of things written. I got to organize it and put it in a place where I'm going to see it. And that is why I have a bunch of post-its in front of me, because I have to put it in places where I'm going to see it. It doesn't make sense if I write it down and put it in a notebook that I'm never going to open again, because now I forgot about it anyway and I don't remember it until I open up the notebook. How many of y'all know what I'm talking about? How many of y'all know what I'm talking about? Just writing things down on everything. Look, I'm looking around now because I'm looking at all these pieces of paper where I wrote things. Look, I got something right here. Do you think TikTok is leaving? That's what I say. I got things everywhere. Everywhere. I got to make sure that I put it where I'm going to see it. Put it where I'm going to see it. So let's get specific. Let's get specific. What exactly do you want to accomplish this month in your business? What do you want? And some of you guys already put it there, and I want you to put it there anyway. What exactly do you want to accomplish this month in your business? Please put it in the chat. Please put it in the chat. What do you want to accomplish this month in your business? Put it in the chat. Specific. One thing. One single thing. If it's growing your Instagram, say doing your Instagram, or you know what I'm saying? Don't say I want to do all social media, because now you got to break that down into different things, because you show up. I show up on all my social media platforms different. I don't have the same information going across all platforms. Like Bubble Babes University, if I'm on Instagram, my content on Instagram is motivational and inspirational. If I am on TikTok, my content is more short form tutorials and things like that, how to DIYs, that type of thing is on my Bubble Babes University TikTok page. My Bubble Babes University YouTube page, we have Coffee with Nikki. So I have this, and then I also have my long form tutorials and my shorts. So my content is going to be different across the board. So be very specific about what you're going to do, because all of them are going to require something different from you. So what is it that you want to accomplish in your business this month? This month. Oh, see, I'm not the only one. I have things written down everywhere too. Listen, I ain't the only one. Hey, Yolanda. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, OMG, that is so me. I have notes everywhere. Listen, I am you and you are me. I know you and you know me. I got songs for days today. Let me see. Mel, for some, the label is the first impression and may make or break the sale. Give it your all, period. Give it your all. 2 more music trivia lives and 2 new blog posts. All right, so that's your specifics. Keep coming, y'all. Keep coming. Keep coming. When do you want to do your 2? I'm gonna go through the whole the SMART goals. I'm gonna go through all of it, but 2 more by the end of this month. So that means you got one next week and one the following week, right? And then 2 new blog posts. When are you going to do those? Is there a specific day that you have those? But I just want you to think about it. You don't got to tell me right now. You don't got to tell me right now. What is one of your specific goals that you want to accomplish this month for your business? Put it in the chat. 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 All right. What's one of your goals? Put it in there. And let's make it measurable. How will you know when you achieve your goal? How will you know? Mel's got to say, I got to schedule it. I got to create it, right? That's how I know. I'm going to schedule it and I'm going to create it. I'm going to put it on the calendar. I'm going to let people know that it's coming up. I'm going to tell them to reserve it. I'm going to tell them to click the reminder so that they know that I'm going to be going live, right? We need to measure it. We need to measure it. What tools and metrics will you use to track your progress? All right. And achievable. Is this something you can realistically do? Is it something you can realistically do with your time and your resources? Of course it is. All you need to do, Melly Mel, is schedule it. All you need to do is write the blog post. But when are you going to write it? When are you going to write it? When are you going to post it? When are you going to schedule it? Good morning, Carlissa. That's Carlissa, right? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Write a blog by the end of January. Okay. Write a blog by the end of January. What's the topic? What's the topic? When are you going to write it? And when are you going to post it? Right? Let's get it. Let's go. Why do you want to do this? Why is it relevant to you? Why do you want to do it? What's the purpose of it? You want to have 2 more music trivia lives? Why? You want to do 2 more blog posts? Why? What is it going to do? You want to write a blog by the end of January? Why do you want to do it? Is it to connect with your audience? Is it to inform and educate your audience? What are we doing it for? We need to know that, right? We need to know, what are we doing it for? And we have to make it time bound. So when is it going to be done by? And by the end of January is a little too vague. Let's put a date on it. Let's put a date on it. So when is that date? What's the date? What's the time? Right? Because now we have something to work towards. We have to make sure that we do it within our parameters, because why? We said that we want to make sure that it's done by January 29th. Let's just say, right? So in order for it to be done by January 29th, I need to do my work. I need to write this out. Maybe I want to research a topic. Maybe I want to ask my people what is it that they want to know about. Maybe I want to inform them. Maybe I got something new coming, and I'm going to tell them, well, the blog is coming behind this, so make sure that you read the blog. I'm going to ask you a poll, see what the interest is, and if you would like more information about this particular thing, go on ahead and read the blog. Where can I find the blog? The blog is on the website. Let me create the link so that you can just go directly to my blog. Am I going to create a social media strategy behind the blog? Am I going to send it in an email? Am I going to, where am I going to direct them to go find this blog post? Right? Let's get real detailed about what we're trying to do, right? We have to be more mindful about what we're doing. We have to be more mindful about setting these goals, because yes, you can write the blog post, but if nobody is going to the blog, then is it helping us, right? So let's see, what do we need to do in order to make this thing successful? How am I going to drive traffic to this blog? What do I need to do? Do I need to follow up in it? Like I said, in the email, am I going to text them and say new blog alert? Am I going to put it in my stories? Am I going to, tell everybody sign up, because when I post up a new blog, I need you guys to go and do whatever. Do I want them to share it? Do I want, you know what I'm saying? Do I want to ask them questions about the blog? Do I want them, after I wrote the blog, do I want them to give me some feedback? Am I giving them some clear call to action? Am I telling them what I want them to do after reading the blog? And I know we don't think this deep into what we're doing. We just think, yeah, I just want to add this new product to my site, and I want to do it by this date. But we need to be more intentional about that. We need to have more of a plan behind why we're doing a thing. Right? Because the purpose of us doing the thing is for us to have more revenue, or for us to create more followers, or to us to have a more engaging audience. There's an end goal to this, but there's some work that has to get done. We're not just going to do the thing just to hit a goal. No, we have to do the thing, and there's a reason why we're doing it. And so we got to make sure, if there's a reason why we're doing it, then we have to make sure that we are leading people to where we need them to be. And just so that we can see, we got to plan it out. We got to figure it out. We got to make sure that we tell the people what we want them to do. You know what I mean? And then we can measure it. We can see how engaged they were. We can see if they like that particular topic, because now maybe we'll go deeper into that topic. We can see if they like this particular label, just like Melly Mel is she says that she doesn't like to really create her labels. Maybe you're going to give your people a choice. Which one do you like, A or B? Again, you're creating the engagement, and you're also making them excited about something that's coming soon, right? So this will help you when you're trying to sell that said product, right? So what are we going to do in order to get this, not what are we going to do, but creating SMART goals is going to help you to create that plan that you need in order to get that thing to where you need it to be. Y'all feel me in the chat? Let me know if y'all feeling me. Let me know if y'all feeling me in the chat. How I know I achieved my goal: I will receive the stamp from Staples, and I like it, period. All right. I definitely want to increase my blog engagement. I write a monthly one, and it's in my bio, and I do a post with the summary when I post it. Okay. And do you send it in the email? Do you let them know that the new blog post is going to be up? Or is there an alert that they can get for the blog post? Is there an alert that, you're sending out every month to let them know the new blog is up? Or is there something leading up to it? Is it something that you're saying in your stories? Right? How do you want them to engage with you? How do you want them to respond? Do you want them to respond in your stories? Do you want them to respond on the blog? Do you want them to respond in the Facebook group? Like, where do you want them to respond to you? Yes, it's me. I'm hoping to get started this week. A topic: living a high maintenance lifestyle tied into goal making for the new year. Let's aim for January 30th. All right, let's put it on the calendar. Let's put it on the calendar. When do you want to have it written by? Do you want to have it scheduled? What do we want to do? What do we want to do? How are we going to let the people know that we have the blog post out? Remember, how are we going to let people know? What are we going to do? Send it in an email? Send them a text message? What are we doing? Right? What's the plan? Good morning, Tracy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. She said, happy Wednesday, everybody. Sorry I'm late to the party. Had a meeting. We understand life's going life and work's going work. So we got it. Good morning, sis. Jules is in the building. We got the founder, beautiful owner, and all things BCMC in the building. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I got so much for my business accomplished yesterday. Hey, did you do the 1 hour challenge? The no distraction challenge? Let me know. I would like to grow my followers so I can open up doors for potential income. Listen. How many followers? How are we going to get them? Where are they? Are you interacting on the platforms that they're interacting on? Are you in is it certain groups of people? Are you commenting on their stuff? Like, what are we doing? I know you're very good with engagement. I know you're very good with bringing new people in, but we have a goal, right? We have 40 people that we want to bring in by the end of the month. So what are we going to do in order to get that there? What are we going to do? From other sources. Got it. We got to create that plan. Love that you're encouraging using SMART goals. I've never incorporated them on a personal level. Hey, let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. You have to, because this is your plan. This is your plan. I can do stories to lead up to that and email reminders on my monthly email saying the date is dropping. Absolutely. 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 Yes. 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 And yes. Because what we do is, let's say we do our blog. We do our blog and we post it and we hope somebody is going to see it. We hope that they'll catch it. We'll hope that somebody is going to click it and read it. Well, sometimes you need to encourage them. Sometimes you need to nudge them. Sometimes you need to inspire them a little bit so that they can go on over to the blog. And where are you going to do it? You're going to do it with all of the other tools that you have. Tell them in the stories. Listen, you want to know how to make the perfect cup of coffee? Listen, I got you. You got to go to my blog. My blog is going to tell you. And if you go to my blog, I'm going to give you 10, 15% off your first package of our coffee or blah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't got to listen to the way I'm saying it, but just, come up with the strategy behind it. But this is how you're going to lead them there. What's going to be that little carrot that's you going to dangle in front of them? What's going to make the carrot sweeter? Right? I forgot who said that. I don't know. I always make reference to Zig Ziglar and Jim Rohn because they're very like in the sales and stuff like that. They always we're talking about things like that. And so and inspiration and motivation and stuff like that. And I think one of them said, what's going to make the carrot sweeter? And so how can you make the carrot sweet enough for them to bite it? What can you do? Right? I got to guide you a little bit. Yeah, because it's our thing. We are artists and we're sensitive about our ish. We think everybody's supposed to read everything that we want. But you got to get into the mindset. Everybody is not reading. Everybody is in this quick microwave, x-ray days. They want something, not x-ray, microwave days, and they want something quick. They want it quick. They want it quick and they want a snippet of it and they want you to summarize it and give it to them, right? Well, I'm going to give you a little tip, but I'm going to make you want more. I'm going to intrigue you and I'm going to make you want more so that you can go and read the rest, right? I don't want to give you everything. It's like how, I liken everything to a relationship, right? I'm not going to give it up on the first night. We're going to allude to it. Maybe we're going to take it slow. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do a little bit. I'm going to make you see, oh yeah, you're going to want it. You're going to want it. And then I'm going to do something else. And then you're going to, okay. You know what? Maybe. And then we're going to do it again. We will not do it, but you know what I'm saying? We're going to do something else that's going to make it, oh, you know what? I'm a good listener. I listen so well. Let me give you a treat. You know what I'm saying? This is how you're going to do your customers. You don't want to just throw it at them because they may not read it all. Right? Especially if you're long-winded and you write a long blog. You may have lost some. If you have readers, they're going to do it. If you have people that like to read like newspapers, books, stuff like that, they're probably going to read your blog from the top to the bottom. But if you have these new microwave age people, they are going to read a couple of lines, whatever, they're going to skim through it, and that's what they're going to get. Right? So you got to make sure that you're making it very intriguing for them to come on over and read and come on over to follow and engage with the blog. And then you give them a clear call to action and maybe reward them for doing something. You know what I'm saying? We all work well off a reward system. So what could we do that's going to be a reward? What does that look like? A discount? Does that look like loyalty points? Does that look like a free sample of something when you order? Does that look like a free product? Does that look like a discount on merch? What does it look like? Right? What does it look like? What's going to make that carrot a little bit sweeter? Good morning, Martini. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? How you doing? Let me see. Nikki, you hitting this morning. Hey, I like these style of lives. Thank you. It's like a call to action live. Thank you so much, Tony Metame. Tony Metame, I appreciate you. I really do. I took my lunch hour and worked on items for my website. Hey, let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Like one-on-one business mentorship live. Come on. Come on, Tony. I do engage on other platforms and platforms where I am trying to be. I have to write it down and pray over it. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's create this plan. How's the giveaways go for you? Do you tagging people that love fashion? Maybe go to, I know you always go into the people that love fashion and you comment on their pictures. Keep on engaging. Keep on engaging. That's how I receive Coffee with Nikki, my own little personal mentorship. Listen, thank you, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Good morning, Queenie. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, good morning, everyone. Yes, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Queenie. I have blogs that are like dissertations and some that are short and sweet. Listen, if they're reading and they love it, keep it going. And the blogs that you post, you can break those blogs down and to make it your content to bring the people to your blog. Yes, you could break those things down. So you don't have to give them everything. You can say, did you know, blah, 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 blah. We talk about it more on my blog. Go check out my blog. These are 3 tips, da 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 da. Guess where I got more information? On my blog. Go follow my blog. You know what I'm saying? These can be part of your social media strategy. Right? And so again, it is about how you want to intrigue your audience, what's going to make it sweet, what's going to make them want to go back and read it, what's going to excite them, what reward are you going to give them? What do they learn? How does their life become better because you gave them a little something in this blog? Better skin, better morning rituals, better cups of coffee, better time, better ways to have me time, ways to escape for that little bit of, that you don't have all day. And I know Metame was talking about, because I was looking at your stories before I came on, you said that you have like this much time left. You got accepted to do something, but you got this much time left in your day. So now if you have this much time left in your day, but you know that you're getting stressed out because everything is happening in your day and you don't have no time to just sit into yourself and have any me time to just bring yourself back so that you're not stressed out. Now, what could I do with this little bit of time that I have in my day that's going to help me reflect on something, calm myself down, bring myself back, refocus? What do I need to do? I only got this much time. You know how many women have this much time? A lot. So you only got this much time. What are you going to do? How can you reconnect? How can you refocus? How can you de-stress? What can I do with that time? And here you go with the perfect solution. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do. Because you're going to speak to your specific target audience and they're going to want to know, you know what? I got a stressful job. I always got this much time. It's just not for a season. This is my life all the time. I'm a mother. I'm a this. I'm a that. I have no time for myself. So what can I do in order for me to have time? I only got this much time. So that may not mean I have 20 minutes so that I can meditate. That may mean that I don't have 20 minutes to go sit in the bathroom or cry or yell or scream. I got this much time. What could I do with it? I'm going to read it because this is me. This is my life. This is what I'm going through right now. You're going to tell me that I have a minute to fix my life real fast and I could do something in a minute that's going to help me to do what I need to do in order to take on the rest of this day? I'm all ears. I'm all ears, right? So let me see what you guys are saying. Yes, I always add an excerpt from my blog post to my IG feed story. Hey, let's get it. Let's go. Nikki, I literally saved that story to do a reel. Hey, listen, let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Melissa says, I am blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. All right, y'all. So let's just quickly recap. We want to create the SMART goals. And why we want to create SMART goals? Because the SMART goals is going to also create the plan in order for us to get there and also give us the deadline, right? Or make it time bound for us. So we know that it is the deadline, but sometimes people don't want to hear the deadline, They want to know that, okay, this is what I have to do, because sometimes deadline sounds final, right? But it kind of is, but whatever, right? But you want to make sure that you are doing it and you're doing it within the time that you allow yourself to get it done, and you don't spread it across all over the place and just be, oh, I just want to have it done by January. That could be any day, right? Let's give it a time, let's give it a date, and let's make it specific, because once we do that, we're able to do what we need to do, and we are able to have more room in our day to get more things done. So let's figure that out. Let's figure it out. Let me see. So we want to make sure that our goals are specific. We want to be clear about what we want to achieve. We want to also make sure that they are measurable, because what gets measured gets managed. Keep on saying that. Make sure you can track your progress. Always the purpose of us doing the roadmap, because you have those milestones to know that you're moving in the direction that you want to go in, that you're making progress on this particular goal, right? So you want to make sure that it's measurable. You want to make sure that it's achievable. Again, my word, I don't like realistic, but you want to make sure that it's something that you know that you can accomplish. Why? Because it's going to create that momentum. And when it creates that momentum, you can go to the next thing and to the next thing. You ain't going to come out the gate trying to get that big thing first. You're going to come out the gate doing something that you can, and then build on that, stretch it a little bit, and then stretch that a little bit, and then stretch that a little bit, and then you can tackle that big thing. But you're not going to just come out the gate doing that, because you're going to get discouraged, because you know there's certain things that you have to do in order for you to get there. And so you have to make sure that it's a stretch for you, it's achievable, but you want to make it a stretch, right? Relevant. Why is this important? Everybody always asks, what's your why? What's my why? What's my why? It's important for you to know what your why is, because this is the reason why you're doing it. What is it going to do for you? How is this going to make your life better? How is this going to help you to get closer to your goal? Why is it important to you? Right? And then lastly is time bound. We want to make sure that we put a time and a date on it, because that's when we know that we've done what we were supposed to do. We don't want to drag this goal out forever. We want to make sure that we get it in, get it done, and that's done. You know what I'm saying? And we can go on to the next thing. So let me know if you guys are with me in the chat. Say I'm with you if you're with me. And while I read the rest of these comments, let me see. Not dissertation. My blogs are broken down into little categories, a few sentences each. Then ways do me time if you have X amount of minutes. Okay, and ways to do me time. Okay, got you. Let me see. Yes. Okay, so we all caught up. We're all cut up. So if you with me, say I'm with you. I want you guys today, let that be besides the 1 hour challenge. I want you to if you told me what your goal is, I want you to break it down into a SMART goal, which is going to create your plan for you to get the thing accomplished. And I want you to come back tomorrow and let me know how that worked for you. What else do I want to say? The hour challenge, do the SMART goal, just tackle one thing, and then you can do more than one, but tackle one thing. Tackle one and see how that works for you. Create that plan and give it a time. Put a date on it, and let's get that done. And then we keep on moving. So let's build up that momentum so that we can start knocking the goals out the park. Right? So we can start knocking the goals out the park. So with that being said, everybody, make sure that you are following me on all social media. I am Bubble Babes, Babez University everywhere. So follow me on all social media. You can also join the community. It's free to join. It is absolutely free to join the community Also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, go on ahead and subscribe. Turn on your notifications bell so that you can be notified when we go live. We go live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. I hope that this resonated with you. I hope that this was good for you and that it helps you to change your perspective about just generalizing your goals and just to get very specific about what it is that you want. How much do you want? Put a number on it. Put a date on it. Like, just be very specific about those things, right? That is it. That's all I have for you guys today. I appreciate you all for rocking with me, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow, God willing. See y'all later. Bye.